Oh, do you want on you?
Okay, so I'm gonna take off the clutch, the pressure plate. So it uses a 6mm Allen tool. I have it on a socket because I don't have a tool to hold the flywheel in place at the moment. So I'm just gonna do it this way with the impact wrench. So it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. So they're just little short shorties. What? How did that break? It's got a little set tool in it or something. That's weird, it sparked a little. Whoops. It appears it's getting stuck on the dowels. Clutch dust is coming out. There we go. So there's the pressure plate and the clutch disc, which doesn't have much of the lines showing here, so it's worn pretty thin. So I gotta replace this. The flywheel has some checking on it. I think the kit for $300 from Summit Racing comes with a flywheel and a pressure plate, a clutch, and a throwout bearing. So what I wanted to do now is compare this to the clutch that came, the pressure plate that came with the 6-speed transmission. So if you come over here, they wanted to charge me a whole bunch for the worn out clutch plate that was on the other one, so I didn't get it, so I just grabbed the pressure plate and the flywheel. I didn't want to pay like $70 for a worn out clutch. So I don't remember which side's which. So it looks like it goes on that way, but it looks like it's the same size. And the pressure plates look the same. And it splines on fine, so it looks like the clutch is the same for the 6-speed 225 as it is for the 5-speed 180. There, a little job and dirty. I got the Luck clutch kit for it. Let's see what it comes with. So it has a throwout bearing. Oh. That's interesting. It's all put together already. And so you just hold it up there and put the bolts in, because the bolt heads are through here. So that's kind of interesting. Hopefully they don't fall out and I can just stick something in there and tighten them up. They have it all aligned, I guess. So that's really cool. So to get the flywheel off, you use what appears to be a size 12-sided Torx type wrench, socket, whatever you want to call it. And then it just goes into the flywheel there. Like that. Make a mess all over the floor that you just cleaned up. That's bad. Probably need to take this off and pound it straight, the dust cover. But I messed up this really bad. So I'll stop recording that. Having this all together in one lump is heavy. Now it looks like one of them is mostly straight up and down. Oh, it sits on there and holds itself up a little bit. So I'm not going to do these with the impact because they have to be torqued to 60 Newton meters, which isn't very much. That's so loose. Maybe I will do it with the impact for a second. How I'm gonna hold that still. There's a device that you can get that goes in one of the bolt holes and has a little sideways thing on it, but I don't know where you get that.
Are your arms so tired?
Yeah. But it's also, it keeps moving. I wonder if I could block this and hold it in place.
Any help?
No. Okay, once you get them all to 60 Newton meters, you have to torque them to yield by turning them 90 degrees. So let me get the breaker bar. So 90 degrees from here would be over here. So I'll just do as best as I can. Oh. Did I do all of them?
I think so. Actually, I can't see the tiny screen that well. I have no idea.
Okay, they all seem really tight, so.
Do you need a break?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Should I pause it?
Not yet. So the throwout bearing has to go on here. Not sure how.
Should you admit that?
Yeah. I've never done one of these before. It looks like it just clips on.
Wait, you're silhouetted. I can't really see it
Okay.
that well. Oh, there we go.
So, but maybe not.
Again, at this angle, then it's not silhouetted. Sorry.
So I think to get the throwout bearing apart, then you should take it out. So it's a 9mm on this transmission. There's 3 9mm bolts. Just stay up there. Like that. But it still doesn't. Oops. Oops. Why did it miss the rag I had underneath it?
You gotta hold it over the rag to do that.
Oh.
Or not.
It didn't squirt any when I held it over the rag. Must be different. At least I got the one off the old transmission. So I guess I'll just use the old one. Don't push it in. This one's kind of like this one, where that race just turns. But I'm not gonna pull it apart, I don't think. And I get so much juice everywhere.
Well, I could show you the video.
Oh. So now I get to see if I can pick this thing up and put it in there. This. Oh. So So when I took this car apart, I took it off this way. When I took the other car apart, I left this on the transmission. So you can do it either way. It comes off either side. Just if you take it off both ways, make sure you put it on so that this little piece goes toward the transmission. At least these are only a little bit heavy.
I'll take your word for it.
I should go buy a real transmission jack.
Right now, let's
Yeah.
go. Where are we getting it at?
Summit Racing.
Can we go out to lunch too?
No.
Well, then I'm not going.
Oh. So it was kind of bothering me to put the original throwout bearing or clutch release bearing back in. So I went down to O'Reilly's and got a new one. Took me a little while to find one actually at one of the stores here in town, but I did find it. So I'll take this one back out. Probably a good idea to take the paper off before putting it all back together. This little thing, it doesn't fit through there. There we go. So now we got a new release bearing in there. We can try and get this thing in. Okay, I'll see if I can get this in there now. The hard part's going to be getting the differential or the transfer case around the little hole mount there. So let's see how I can do. So right up here it's kind of stuck and won't come forward enough to get it around the flywheel. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. So the issue is, once again, right up here where this little bracket hits on the turbo bracket here, and the transfer case, something zoomed in too far, right here hits on this mounting boss. So I gotta somehow get it to come farther in up here, but at the same time be farther out over here. So it's kind of a pain. I might have to take this bracket off again, even though that's not fun, but it's what it is. So I'll take the transmission back down. So there's 3 bolts right up on the top there. I think they're nuts and then a bolt, so they're like this. So it appears to be a 13mm first. First we'll use a 13 on these outside bolts, nuts. Probably break down and buy a 12-inch extension. Now Those are now those are a deep 16. They have a washer on them on this one. Oh wait, those don't have to come out, just this one has to. Whoa. So this bracket has 2 bolts here. I don't know what I can see. 2 bolts there that I had taken off previously, and this one on the top. The bracket that came off looked similar, looked like this. So I'm thinking it goes like this, so that's why I thought I had to take off more bolts up there, because it wraps around. When I put it back together, I'm going to use the nicer aluminum bracket instead of that metal one, steel one. So I'm going to put this bolt back in here, because that fits on. I'll show you. Seems like I should have made the car a lot higher. It would have been easier. Oh, except that this is the highest that my jack would go. So with that in there, then this bracket just fits right on there over top of that bolt. Oh, but I have to take out this one down here. Now let's see if I can work this back up in there. Yeah, that works a lot better. Wonder if this transmission jack is just in the way. It's actually a motorcycle jack from Harbor Freight, so it probably would have been better getting a transmission jack, but so I'm struggling right there again, trying to get that down past that little lump. Kind of see right there, because over here it wants to, can't see, it's, well, somewhere it's lined up with the thing, mostly right, but over there it's just not. I don't know what I'm doing.
Want me to jack it up a little bit?
No, I think I got it lines straight.
The one?
Yep.
1, 2.
Okay, just pull it in. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for your help.
Where?
Wherever you want to be.
Alright.
Shoot up, go.
Why won't it go in? Okay, push it in. Does it hold itself there? Okay. It's up too high on the front.
Let's see.
Good thing we got it totally out of position now.
This is.
Let's set it down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want the thingy under it?
Get your hand out. Already.
All right, you're right.
So we can't get the transmission in like that. I know other people on YouTube probably can do it, but I'm just not strong enough or talented enough. So I have a 6mm Allen wrench that I got out of one of these type kits and just undid the little Allen wrench on this socket part and took that off and threw it down right here, and then I taped it into a quarter inch socket or 6mm socket, whichever you have, and then I taped it so it wouldn't pull apart really easy, and then I put a little piece of tape on it so it would stick into the bolt that's up inside here. So it's gonna kind of hold itself in place, but you could put something in there like this to hold it so that it doesn't twist when you break this bolt loose that's in here. It's not very long on the thread end of things, so it's just in there a little bit on that end. So we'll just leave that on there for when we put this back together. Now for the hard part of getting these. Oh, these ones are different. So these bolts are different than the bolts that were on the original transmission, which is a 12-sided 12 like that. But these ones appear to be Allen's.
It'll take you forever.
I never take very long. So these appear to be a something. forever. And it doesn't say what size it is. On this socket set, they're the second largest one. Now I need a ratchet. It'll probably take me forever for this.
So are you saying stop?
No, it's right there.
Okay.
So there's 4 bolts on this, 2 up here and 2 on the bottom. So we'll probably stand this up to get the other 2. Stand it up. These aren't very tight, so it doesn't seem like they're torque to yield or anything, they're just tightened. Good thing they didn't use an external hex on them. That would have been too convenient. That's an 8mm, which I guess this says 8 on it. Okay. Once you get all those out, it's kind of stuck in there, so you just put a little pry bar on here and give it a little pop. And then that just pulls right off of there. It's got a little seal right here, so be careful of that. But otherwise it shouldn't leak any fluid out because it should be down in the bottom, so if we don't throw all that grease right where we lay down. Okay.
You have to put this on first?
Now we just took that off.
I know, so I thought you were going to hook that on. And
Oh, we're going to put that in first and then put this back on, because that little lub that goes into this bolt, this bolt here, no, this bolt here, goes right in this little area and is really hard to get in there. See, it scrapes on there, and so it's hard to get that in position while trying to get this circle around the flywheel and get the
Oh, I see.
thing lined up. So this will take 20 pounds off the weight of the transmission.
Oh, it should be easy now.
Yeah, easy but cheesy.
That's the idea. I should. Wait a minute.
Remember, this is option B, and option 3 is push the car off a cliff. So either this works or it doesn't. How do you want to do it? You want to pick it up and put it in, or do you want to?
Oh, it's too heavy still.
Oh, I guess it does leak fluid. I lied.
Yeah.
Put a cork in it.
Does anybody have a cork handy?
Hmm.
Where did a little tray? Oh, it's under here. I guess I will be putting fluid in this. Antonio spilled it.
Well, you said that he will not leak anything.
Well, at least it didn't pour out onto you, so that's good.
Yeah. I was planning on having it pour into my face when I was under the car.
Well, that would have been good filming.
Antonio would have laughed.
I think it would have gone viral.
You said no liquid, and then you will be taking a shower in oil.
See if you can tip it this way so that that's the low point.
You got the easy job.
Yeah, I'm just
Holding the pan.
The other way?
get it right up on this end and then, or something like that, so that all the fluid comes down here, and then we'll take it like this and we'll splash the pan over. Okay, it's going out. That's probably good. That's another 2.5 ounces of weight.
Oh yeah, getting easier by the minute.
Let's see, I might have a piece of rag I could stick in
Don't
there.
you have shop paper towels?
Yeah, I just hit a rag. I don't know where they went since I worked on Jared's car. There, that's just to keep some of it from squirting me in the eye. Big grease.
What do you think? Should I use the jack or the way I was eating
You could
before?
use the jack too.
So going up.
Yeah.
Oops.
Boy, now the car's ruined.
Are you up?
Yeah. On the back only.
All right. So I'm gonna use my hands.
It's angled too far forward, so it's away from the engine back here,
Okay.
and it's too close up here. That would be, let's slid it down. I guess we should count the splines to make sure that there's the right number of splines.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can't see in the light all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
7. This one probably has fluid in it too. No.
Any?
Oh, I gotta take it down.
I can pull.
So we took apart the original transmission to get the input shaft out, and in the process we found that the input bearing, shaft bearing is what was bad, so that would have left me stranded eventually. It should look like this if you're unfamiliar. It should spin, but this one is a little. But we also figured out why we can't get the transmission in, because this is the original clutch and it fits on this shaft and it fits on the shaft of the new transmission. But come over here. See if you can get in from here. The new clutch to go along with the slave bearing, throwout bearing, doesn't have the right splines in it, so that doesn't go in.
So you ordered the wrong clutch?
Well, I ordered the clutch that said it was the right one for this car. And I changed all the options and it always said the same clutch. So yep, I ordered the wrong one. So hopefully we can get the correct clutch and get the transmission in.
Yeah.
And hopefully I didn't ruin the box too much. Okay, I got a new clutch made by Vallejo. It's a single piece flywheel instead of the dual thing that can fail, I guess. So, but this one didn't come with the clutch and pressure plate already assembled on, so I gotta do that, and it didn't come with the alignment tool, so I gotta get it aligned by hand. First I gotta clean off the brake or the grease. Clutch says gearbox side on it, so that obviously goes out. So that's going to be the issue, is that little bit of play there. So it's going to want to sit down. The pressure plate goes on there with the dowel pins like that. But I got to clean this one off too. just putting them in finger tight. Then once I get them all in, I'll start torquing them slightly a little bit around the clock. I mean, in a pattern so that it pulls the clutch in or the pressure plate in correctly. And I did check this clutch beforehand, so I know it fits. That was a big fighter jet doing a hairpin turn right above the house. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna just do a star pattern around here a little bit over and over. So as you can see, these, I don't know if you can see it or not, but these pull in a little bit as you tighten it. Should try it. Alright, I think that's centered a little better. Okay, so what you want is for these to be all flush. You don't want to have some of them sticking out more than others. Sometimes if you tighten it all down on one side, it messes up the orient or the flushness of these, and it makes it hard to get the transmission back on. So you want to torque these to whatever your clutch manufacturer says. This one says 15 to 20, or I don't know, it doesn't actually say for these, so I would do them to 20. But that doesn't seem like very much at all. Strudel, no. Get over here. Right now it's tilted to the back a little bit, so I need something under here. Oh, you see that? It's just twisted wrong, but it went into the clutch. Yay! Where'd my flywheel bolts go? I think that's close. Maybe this bolt goes here. I officially got one started. Yay. But I think it's a 16, not a 17. Right now I'm putting in the bolt on the back flange. That's hard to get to with the differential on. Okay, it is now officially flush on both sides. Woohoo!